begin with the latest in a double murder south of Helena.
Few details have emerged about the double murder that left a Helena area couple dead in their home.
As the investigation continues, MTN's Mackenzie Frost has more on the suspect and what's next.
Caleb David Taylor was arrested late Tuesday afternoon in connection to the death of a 61-year-old man and a 64-year-old woman. Lewis and Clark County Sheriff Leo Dutton says a concerned family friend found the front door of a home on the 1300 block of Cayuse Road unlocked late Monday night, and inside, the two victims. That's when 911 was called, and Dutton says the investigation began and unfolded quickly. The couple was last seen alive Saturday.
It was a violent crime. No firearms were involved.
Federal and state agencies are all helping with this murder investigation, which Dutton says will take some time.
This is not a crime scene where you see it condensed into an hour. It takes longer than that.
Taylor is charged with 2 counts of homicide and 1 count of tampering with evidence. He is currently being held in the Lewis and Clark County Detention Center. Investigators say they are looking for another person of interest. The sheriff calling this incident tragic.
This was a mom and a dad, and these cases are not easy to work. Some of my staff knew these people personally. It was difficult, but the staff did their job, and they know to be professional and to work to a conclusion to get the county attorney the best case we can is how we're going to bring honor to them.
In Helena, Mackenzie Frost, MTN News.
Taylor has a previous conviction for burglary in Lewis and Clark County. According to court records, Taylor was under the supervision of Helena Probation and Parole following the January 2017 sentence. In September, he was conditionally released. Prosecutors said he took about $15,000 in goods from a Cayuse Road home in 2015. Well, news of the murders has shaken the neighborhood where it all happened.
MTN's Jacob Fewer spoke with residents still coming to terms with the news.
The crime scene tape is down and the streets are quiet, but an investigation is still very active into a double murder at this home. Neighbors in this tight-knit community say they never could have expected something like this.
We were absolutely shocked. That doesn't happen in this neighborhood.
Neighbors are still struggling to come to terms how something so violent could happen in this tight-knit, friendly community.
You just have a really sad, weird feeling.
Neighbors say the 2 victims, whose names have not yet been released, were well known in the community. Flavia Montgomery, who lives across the street from the couple, got to know one of the victims well after 14 years in the same neighborhood.
You know, that every time I need something in my yard, she'd come, Flavia. You know, if you need extra shovel or extra gloves, you know, she would come and help me anytime.
You know, and it's just such a tragedy to lose somebody like that in our neighborhood.
Residents describe this area as family-oriented, never a hint of violence.
This is the neighborhood where at Christmas we have the luminaries and families come up and down the street. This is the neighborhood everyone trick-or-treats in. There's kids in the summer up and down the streets playing. We've got the park. It was absolutely shocking.
You know, we can sure count on people here. They're just not someone that you wave and, you know, they care about you. They want to know if you're in need, and they would come and offer you a hand for no cost, you know, just to be a friend and be with you.
Tragic for that one family. God bless their souls.
In Helena, Jacob Fewer, MTN News.
The bodies of the